Hi, happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to show you all how to make these really fun accordion fold 3D snowflakes to up your paper snowflake game this Christmas. Kids can do it, your husband can do it. I'm hoping to rope my teenage sons into doing it a little bit later today. So as you can see, I'm not at a fancy craft table. I'm not using any special equipment. I have paper, a ruler, pen, scissors, and a stapler. That's it. Paper, a ruler, pen, scissors, and a stapler. And I'm going to show you how to make these really cool three-dimensional accordion fold snowflakes. So people think crafting is hard or they don't have time. I'm actually sitting here watching TV while I'm doing this with a little photo album or a large book on my lap for a surface. I have my printer paper that I cut in half. So this is 8.5 by 5.5 because I just cut printer paper right in half. And here's the first thing you do is you fold it in teeny tiny accordion folds. I'm going to count them so you know how many folds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you'll have 14 folds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sorry, 8 folds on one side, of the accordion, just so you know how many to make. You make a bunch. Then you measure it and find the halfway point. Take your stapler and staple it right in that midway point. Make sure you get your staple right in the center. I can't see, but okay, so I got my staple off a little bit. That's okay, we're all gonna live. Now, if you open the accordion on the top halfway, you'll see that it doesn't really go easily. I mean, it does kind of go halfway, but when you start cutting the peaks and the points, it's gonna spread much easier and much wider. So then you just take your scissors, and what I like to do first is put my big old Tupperware Fix and Mix bowl on my lap to catch all the clippings, and you just kind of start cutting. And you want to do the same thing on both sides of the top, on both sides of the accordion fold. You're thinking symmetrical. Now, if you do a point at the top, you get a snowflake that looks kind of spiky. If you do it rounded at the top, you get a snowflake that looks a little more rounded and curved at the top. So it just depends on what you want to do. This is one that I cut a bunch of triangles into the sides. This is one I tried to cut more curved lines into the side. This is kind of harder to do, but if you have a really sharp scissor, it helps the best. So we just keep cutting. I'm going to cut triangles on this one because it's easiest to show you. And then you kind of, if you can't quite get the whole peak cut out, you kind of tear the rest of it. The more you cut away from your accordion fold, the more delicate and lacy it's going to look. And look really like a snowflake. And like regular natural God-made snowflakes, you're gonna make them with no two alike. Or at least that's what I try to do. So I've got my pattern on this side, so now I'm gonna try to make a mirror image on this side. And if you hold your tongue just right, it helps with the cutting. I'm just kidding. But you never know. Sometimes it helps. I know that's not a craft tip Martha Stewart would give you, but I just threw that one in for free. So, all right, so I'm trying to make the top match the top of the other one. Okay, so it's as symmetrical as I can make it. See it like that? And then You just open it up. This is the fun part because it's a little bit like the mystery is being shown. Ta-da! So that's half of your snowflake. Open it up, a couple folds in like this, and try to fold it down around that staple, so that it stays open. It's a little easier for taping it. I'm telling you, I've made about 10 of these so far, and I'm starting to learn the tricks. So you're welcome. I'll just pass them on to you for free and save you the time. Here is another fold here I'm going to make around the staple on this side. And then I'm just going to take good old-fashioned tape. And if my hubby wasn't doing such an awesome job of filming me right now, I would say, will you please get me a few pieces of tape, because it will be so much easier to tape these open if you cut the pieces for me. So, a little bit tricky. I put the tape on one side and then open the other side and just kind of press it in the best you can. These would be adorable if you make little ones for gift tags for your Christmas presents. They'd make great Christmas tree ornaments. They would look super cute hanging from chandeliers or your dining room light over your Christmas table, your Christmas dinner table. I'm planning to make a bunch of them and hang them from the hallway in our house going to the bathroom from our living room. They would be super cute on, put them on the plates. Did I already say that? Put them on the plates at your Christmas dinner. Hang them from your mantle. I'm having trouble getting this one taped because I didn't get it stapled quite in the center. Here's the last one I'm going to tape. So you can see what happens when you don't get the staple exactly in the center. You get a little off kilter on both ends. But I'll just hang this one really high and no one will even see it. Or behind a different one that looks better. So there you go. That's how you make a 3-dimensional accordion fold snowflake. So let me see what you make, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving and enjoy your winter craft time.